In this family, you no longer matter. My dad didn't shout it. He didn't slam the table or raise his voice. He said it calmly, like it was a simple truth everyone already knew. We were standing in the living room after one of those arguments that starts small and somehow grows teeth. My sister said I never help. My mom nodded along, and then my dad ended it, like a judge closing a case. I didn't argue. I didn't defend myself. I just nodded, because in that moment, something inside me clicked. If I didn't matter here, then I was finally free. Free from expectations. Free from guilt. Free from trying to prove my worth to people who had already decided I didn't have any. That night, I went to my room and opened my laptop. I looked at everything I did for them, paying bills, fixing tech, running errands, driving to appointments, filling out paperwork. All the invisible work that nobody noticed because it was always done quietly. And I made a decision. I was going to stop. Not angrily, not dramatically, just silently. The next morning, my mom asked if I could pay the electricity bill online. I'm busy, I said. She looked surprised. You always do it, not today. My sister asked for a ride. I have other plans. Since when? Since now. I wasn't rude. I wasn't loud. I was just unavailable. And for the first time, I redirected my time toward myself. I stayed late at work. I went to the gym. I enrolled in an online course I'd been delaying for months. I spent weekends outside instead of fixing things at home. At first, they didn't notice. Then things started breaking. The internet got cut. Paperwork piled up. Appointments were missed. Small inconveniences stacked up. And suddenly, they felt it. One evening, my mom asked, "Why are you acting like you don't care?" I looked at her and said, "I thought I didn't matter." She didn't reply. She remembered. They all did. My dad stood in my doorway one night with a stack of papers. "You used to handle this." "I used to matter," I said, without looking up. He left without another word. That's when I realized something. They never noticed how much I did. They only noticed when I stopped. Weeks passed. The house felt slower, messier, heavier, and I felt lighter. Work improved. My focus sharpened. My life started moving forward instead of being stuck on standby for everyone else. One night, my mom sat on my bed. "Why are you so distant?" "I'm not distant. I'm just not available. We're family. You should be available." I thought I didn't matter. She had nothing to say. Then my sister asked for help with documents. "I can teach you," I said. "You can just do it." I don't do things for people who think I don't matter. She learned, for the first time. And slowly, they understood. They had mistaken my help for obligation, my presence for permanence, my effort for weakness. A month later, my dad called a family meeting. "We shouldn't have said that," he admitted. "We didn't realize how much you were doing," my mom added. I nodded. "I'll help when I choose to." Not because it's expected, they understood. Not because they suddenly valued me, but because they finally felt what my absence was like. And I learned something too. When someone tells you that you don't matter, sometimes the strongest response isn't to argue. It's to step back and let them feel exactly what that means.